Okay, everyone, we are taking a first look at the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are playing on the Nintendo Switch. Keep in mind, this is a review copy provided by the publisher. We are playing this on the 29th. This came out on the 27th of the 7th, 2021. Um, yeah, if you don't know what the Ace Attorney is, Ace Attorney is a series of visual novel games. But the Ace Attorney's twist on visual novel games is like a courtroom drama, and the gameplay section is like you gotta search for clues and try to find out who's telling the truth, who's lying. So everything turns into a bit of a murder mystery. Um, so this is the second collection that has come out on the Switch, right? I think in 2019 we covered that uh the first free Ace Attorney games, the collection of those free games, like the Game Boy games, right? Um Game Boy Advance games. Um so this is kind of similar in that vein where uh this is the Great Ace Attorney. So if you don't know what the if you don't, I say that 10 times in a row, Great Ace Attorney. If you don't know what the Great Ace Attorney games are, these are like prequels to those Ace Attorney games where they're set like 19th century England and Japan. I'm trying to think if they're like directly linked story wise. Maybe like there's probably some like, oh, that's how that character is related to that character kind of thing in the future. But yeah, these are like just set like the best way to think about them, like set like 100 years before. So these were 3DS games that came out in 2015, 16, and then the follow-up came out like 2 years later. So was that like 16, 17, just 2 years apart. So these were exclusive to Japan for the longest time. And finally they're coming out here as a collection. You can pick this up on Steam, Switch, PlayStation 4. Is he on Xbox? I don't know if he's on Xbox. So yeah, the greatest Ace Attorney Resolve 2 is like just basically or is like the greatest Ace Attorney Adventure. So the great part is like how they distinguish those from those other Ace Attorney games. So like from here you can select one or two. Each game has like 5 episodes, so like similar in vein to the Ace Attorney styles. They've gone with like I was gonna say they've gone with a new art style here. Not really, because what it is like everybody just keeps going to those original Ace Attorney games. While we're talking, let me quickly go to options. Everybody keeps going to those original Ace Attorney games, so we're used to that art style. But like you could say these are like the latest Ace Attorney games out, even though they're like 4-5 years old now. But these are some of the newest ones made. So if all you've experienced is those mobile ports or the collection of the older games, this would be a big jump in graphics for you. So yeah, these are 3DS games, were 3DS games, and they've been ported here now with English audio, or you still have Japanese audio, and they've added loads of extra. I'm not sure. They maybe up-res the assets and everything. I don't like. I was actually searching for this a lot, and I couldn't find this out everywhere. I was like, yo, what have they done to the visuals? Because I haven't played the 3DS games, and even the captures of the 3DS games. Like back in the day, it was very hard to capture 3DS. So the only way people could do it was like send their 3DS off to like modders, and they would mod capture cards into there. So to find a clean 3DS capture of these games and then like A/B it is still kind of hard to do. So obviously everything's been up-resed, but I can't really speak for like how much work they've done to the graphics. Yeah, so I think they've just done some like I mean, maybe up-res is going to be a little bit of an understatement, but they look nice here. And on top of that, if you've only played the old 3DS games, sorry, the older Ace Attorney games, they're going to look even nicer. So if we just quickly go into audio options, not much here. It's just like music, voice, on or off. There's no sliders. So what you might find is like I'm getting drowned out by the menu music, and I apologize. There's not much I can do here, because if I turn the audio down in my capture, then you won't be able to hear like the effects and everything. So there's a bit of a balancing act. So we've got vibration options here. You can turn screen flash off if that hurts your eyes. Subtitles options, text skip, transparency, wait times for if you got like auto scroll on, and you got language options here, so you can have English or Japanese voice options. The reason that is kind of interesting here, because some of this game is set in Japan, so maybe you want, you know, if you want to be weeb about it, I'm gonna say it, chat, okay, you can have those section in Japanese audio with English dub, English subtitles on, and in the England part you can change that to English, or you could just have it all English. I like, they went out on the Capcom's blog to say you could do that, but I wish there was a like another option here to say, oh, for the bits in Japan, make it Japanese audio and subtitles, and for the bits in England, have it English audio. You know, that would have been a nice option here. The other big change here is, because these are visual novel games, right, at its core, so they are telling like a big story. If you don't want to engage with any of the like the gameplay elements of this game, they've got a story mode, and I think this is other visual novels have had this. This might be a first for the Ace Attorney stuff. So you turn on story mode and the story just plays itself out, so you can watch it like an anime basically, and you don't have to engage with any of the gameplay stuff. So you could turn that on, or maybe you can just turn it on for like bits you get stuck at or chapters you get stuck at. Then they've got special content here, just a pre-warning, might be some spoiler stuff in there, so be prepared. They got accolades that you can get like after you achieve certain things in games. I'll just scroll these first two so you can see what's going on, so I don't want to scroll and spoilers. They got a gallery here. Moving pictures is I think that's the trailer stuff. I bet for in-game moving pictures. Portraits here, we just look at the first couple. You know, I don't want to go for everything. Again, I'm worried about spoiler stuff. Auditorium is...
Objection! Hold it!
Play certain audio clips, and the instruments is gonna, I'm assuming, so you can hear the music. The music in these games is always great. You got a tailor where you can like add special features where like your in-game characters wear different outfits. I think that's what's going on here. Is that her England outfit? Maybe that's what's going on. And then you got credits here, obviously. Wait, what is in credits? Is it literally just credits? Let's see. It's gonna be like a trailer or just like movie credits? All right, I think it's just like movie credit style. Then you got the big thing here though. Maybe like Taylor and Gallery you want to see, right? But the big thing is escapades. I'm not sure if this was in the 3DS games, but they are touting these as new. So these are like mini, what's the best way to describe these? Like mini adventures based on like the main story. Hold on. In the first of 8 escapades, finds 2 troublemaking witnesses from his earlier trial having a battle words of defending so there's like 8, so there's like 5 episodes in first game, 5 episodes in the second game, and then you've got these 8 mini adventures. They have warned though, so this is why I don't know if I want to check this out here, that there's gonna be like slight spoiler stuff they said, so I think it links back to the main story. So that's what's in the special content. So not only is it the 2 games, then you got those 8 escapades, which is content wise, right, of what you're gonna play. That's what you'll have here. Also they've added like this a select adventure thing, so you can see there's like 5 adventures here for both games, so you can play it how you want. If I go here and I go select adventure 1, this is cool. Like you can select like however you want, right? You want the trial start section, you want the opening movie, recess, and you could do that for every chapter. So you can literally play it how you want, and you can do that for both games. You know, so that's cool. So what we do, we'll start with I got a feeling the intro of this is going to be long. We'll play a little bit of the first game and we'll play a little bit of the second game halfway through this video. Keep in mind, obviously, the second game is going to be a new adventure, but it's still related to the story of the first, right? The characters and everything. So keep in mind, if you watch the second part of this video, it might be spoilery. And we'll play like the first adventure of both games. There might be a longer video up on Twitch and a shorter video up on YouTube. We'll see how I chop this, because the intro of this, they do take a while to build up, and then also I'm mindful of spoilers, right? Because there's like I know there's only 5 episodes and that seems tiny, but they do take a while to get through. But there is replay value here, but like once you know that's how you finish this puzzle, it could kind of somewhat lose some of its charm. So yeah, I'll keep it to first episode of both games, and then we'll maybe the longer videos will be up on Twitch. Let's have a look at this.
The Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves.
We should talk. Okay, I'm not going to talk over this second. I should have talked about the review stuff. Those have gone up. It's getting tremendous reviews. Off the bat, people saying this might be one of the best, 2 of the best Ace Attorney games ever made. Some of the best Ace Attorney collection.
It was a period
People saying like could be the best game on Switch this year so far. The user review scores insane as well. So you know, the consensus is these are very good. You know, and then a lot of the hardcore community is like, oh my god, it's been stuck in Japan, it hasn't been localized. So they're like super happy that these are over now, and it's even more great that everybody agrees that they're great. I'm looking forward to playing these. Big fan of the Ace Attorney series. Like, I like visual novels, but visual novels can, like, gameplay wise can get not enough for me. I do prefer the Ace Attorney and the Danganronpa style because there's more gameplay there. Let's turn on this autoplay option. What's in options first of all? Actually, record audio, save, and there's just options. I'm not gonna read every bit of dialogue because you don't want to hear my crusty voice. So we're just reading our minds along together. So let's go. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. All right, I said I wasn't gonna do it. All right. Save your glares, murderer. Ain't it meant to be impartial? Second year student, okay. Found himself in the middle of a horrifying incident. Awaiting my trial. Is this our hero? I'm the man's lawyer. Let's go. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer. Yes, and until the judge has given his verdict on the case. Yeah, oh, and he pulls out a sword. Technicalities. Here you can first see the big jump in like the graphic style, right? It's like polygon stuff, right? And yeah, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. I said that like 5 minutes ago. Remember did I say that, Sean? What are you apologizing to me for? Ha 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 ha. I mean, one thing I would have wished, like, we get full spoken dialogue though, but we haven't yet. By murdering cold blood by a student. Sorry, I'm gonna stop the autoplay a second. Yeah, so like the cutscenes and like the big bits are like narrated and like, you know, dubbed, but like in game still like text. I wish they would have done more with that, but you know, obviously you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not. I could never murder someone. I know you're in incident, Ryanosuke. The very concept of a lawyer is only a few years old in Japan anyway. So he's showing you where it was set and like the time period. I mean, studying abroad ain't that all that. Obviously, we know he's gonna go to England. The heart of the British Empire. Let me tell you about the British Empire, okay? The legal system wasn't at that period anyway. Trust me, ain't all that. All right, so everything's not polygons, right? So there's clearly like hand-drawn bits that are just flat plane. It was straight after that. That was, and then there's certain bits where you see the models like here. And I've jumped into like a little bit of the second game, and they do reuse a lot of assets though, which is a little bit of a shame. But the core aspects of these games are the stories, right? And from what I'm seeing is everybody saying they're great. May I have a word? Who this? Professor, I didn't know you were coming. I shall accompany you. And the name is question mark, question mark. All right then. This is awkward. Yes. Sorry. You must be the defendant. Hold on, what's his name? I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna butcher it. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at. Okay. He's my sponsor. Has been told me about. We're best friends. I just keep looking at the fluffy ball around his neck. What is it? Like his belt? Wait, if he fails to defend, I'm afraid that the permission will be revoked. If he doesn't save me, he doesn't get to go to England. I mean, that's what real friends do, right? Even if it's dream shattered, but I don't understand. I didn't do it, I swear. All right, here's what I think. Okay, I'm just gonna pause this. Maybe the lawyer is the murderer and he murdered the professor, and then I got framed and he knew if he saves me, therefore he gets to go abroad because I didn't do it because he's the one that did it. Obviously, that's not what it's gonna be because he's the main protagonist, but like, it could be that. I'm just saying, okay? Think out of the box, chat. Anyway, it'll be no easy task. Peculiarities about this trial today? What do you mean? Uh-oh. Right, so when that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. I do? But what will the question be? Surely not. Do you accept the accusations brought before you? Oh, is this guy trying to set me up? Of course not. Oh, whew. Proceed to the courtroom at once. Okay. I got a new theory, okay? No, it wasn't the lawyer who did it. He is sponsoring the lawyer, and if the lawyer doesn't get to go to England, then it hurts his rep. So he killed the other teacher, knowing that would get blamed on me, and obviously the lawyer is going to save me, so that then the lawyer looks good, so then he gets to go to England, so then this guy looks good. Remember, think outside the box. Think outside the box, okay? So maybe he did it. And I don't know, I'm just... Allow me to summarize. I just did. He doesn't want me. He doesn't want him to be the defense lawyer. Alright, we better get inside. I mean, him studying abroad seems more important than you getting found guilty of murder, right? Absolutely no idea what. All right, this is building too much tension. Just go in already, jeez. Okay, now I'm sweating out here. Man, why we gotta do this stuff so early, man? All right, let's go. So this is a courtroom. Yep, we're gonna be seeing a lot of this. The Supreme Court of... No court in the land has more power. Lots of military and other uniforms. Oh, he doesn't like military and uniform officer. I like this guy. Wait, a secret trial? What? Only military and government officials may attend. Wow. What? But for now, it'll become clear in time. All right, we got. What does the judge look like? Okay, this is the important thing. Is it memeable? Uh oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Prosecution is ready. Before we begin, there is one point in order I would like to confirm. Oh, last minute request for a change of... Two days prior. This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then if I say I do, I need to answer quickly. What should I do? Answer I do? Wait and see. I'm gonna wait and see. He's the lawyer. I can't defend myself. If I say I do, it would be tantamount to lying. And if I've been accused of murder, for goodness sake, this is no time for lies. Try to stop fidgeting or in this case, it's distracting. Okay, I'll defend myself now. Things could end very badly for me, for my friend. Says the defendant. I hope it's clear who I will advocate for. Oh, oh, put your hand on, fool. I would like to inform the court that I Ryanosuke will be defending myself. What? Okay, what? What? Also shimmering on the judge's. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be... Uh-oh. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off? No, it's not that. Really, it's just that. Uh-oh. Yo, these are friends for life. Which is exactly why I did not tell you. That's why I didn't tell you, bro. Well. Does he admit defeat already?
Objection!
Make no mistake, counsel. Innocence is so apparent. He's confident he can speak for himself. Let's go. Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not comfortable. But listen, bring out your inner pro streamer. Accordingly. Very high standard of conduct. So you listen to that YouTube and Twitch chat? No outbursts. No spoilers. Uh-oh. Competence test? Alright, we're in for now. Alright, spoilers. Spoiler away. Twitch, here's a questioning your ability to do your job well. You can't be questioned hit more than I am. Oh, very simple question. What is your name? Oh, the name of the victim? Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I'd care to remember. But wait. I'm so nervous I can't even remember that. What was it again? Oh, I can't remember. Please don't let that be the question. Mine's gone blank. All right, court records with R. R for court records, okay. They have got new gameplay elements into this. I'm just waiting for them to get to it. So, like the find clues and everything, and then there could be multiple people in court to bounce off of. Those are the two big new changes here. Okay. Now try switching to people instead with R. You'll find details about the victim here. When you're done, press the B button to go back. Okay. John H. Wilson, 47. He was a visiting professor of medicine from the British Empire. Okay. Oh, I forgot his name already. John something. Oh my god, I got memory like a fish. So you remember everything? Okay, John something. Wilson? Oh, find X to present. Okay.
Yes!
That. Vix's name was. It was John Wilson. See, I got a great memory, chat. All right, invited for years ago. New treaty, lengthy negotiations. I do like these new animations in like the court. Uh-oh. Am I gonna be the scapegoat here? I've seen this movie before. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting the empire. Oh, that's what I got. Okay, I see. Exactly. Our government needs to convince someone quickly as possible. Or because the victim was an Englishman. But nationality and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. I'd better be going. All right, we're gonna find out what's going on now. New English class tomorrow, partner. Okay, we got this. Oh, look, he's the professor. I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. Go say hello. Hey, this was his first mistake, okay? When people are not at work, leave them be. Up, Dr. Wilson? Uh-oh. Now then, let me pose my next question to you. How did this professor of medicine, Dr. James Wilson, lose his life? How should I know? I didn't kill him. The cause of death, well, obviously that was, okay, so I think the first case is just gonna be tutorial stuff. Remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence. But how? Find the death report, whatever. Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and present it now. Post-mortem report, university call. All right, death occurred a little too bit. All right, let's present the post-mortem. Yes, prosciutto. Due to gunshot? Learn to read, you imbecile. The post-mortem. Sorry. Yes. All right, I better slow this down. An autopsy, okay. But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way. Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later. Photographic print of the scene. You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole, okay, in his chest. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range. Thank you, counsel. Okay. Okay. Photograph has been entered. clearly superior to a drawing. That detail is incredible. Let me tell you about 4K. It's very animated. The prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was... Oh, I didn't read on. That was too fast. This is it then. This guy sweats more than me. Yes, clearly you're in the defense lawyer today, not me, but that doesn't mean... Alright, he's my assistant now? Alright, sure. He simply said... Oh, wait, was I right? Could it have been the other teacher? I'm just saying, if that's what it turns out to be, I'm gonna say pro streamer called lit. My first piece of evidence is... Yo, why is he calling his headband crazy? It looks cool as hell. Wait, what's the restaurant called La Carnival? I didn't read that. Oh, he's bleeding. What's all that about? Man's coughing up blood. Okay, new fairy. Hold on. What happened was the waiter is actually a vampire, so he needed blood. So he shot the professor because he wanted to suck his blood. Possible, okay? Think outside the box. Very good at these games, right? Because at least it wasn't a nosebleed. Nope. Petty interjections. Okay, 2 p.m. Only 3 tables. Got it. Hardly anyone else there. All right. We writing this down. Oh, he's still coughing. Okay. More blood. It was when I was in the kitchen putting away cookery and... Gunshot rang out, so I hurried out. Hold on. Dining area to see what had... Okay. You can press minus button anytime to stop the auto scroll. I found the victim, an Englishman gentleman. Okay, slumped in his chair. Gun. Wait. Gun in hand was accused universe. Oh, okay. I had the gun in... Hold on. Let me just clarify something here. While I did pick up a gun that I found lying on the floor besides the professor, I didn't shoot him. Great objection. I believe I asked to refrain from petty interjections. You amateur. Oh, my days. That's a nice beard, that is, man. Next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, defendant. Wait, was it actually penalized me? It's like highlighted it. Obviously, he didn't play the last Ace Attorney games. Noob. We get to cross-examine later? Come on. You know, I played these games before. I'm a great lawyer. You're coughing up blood. Sounds suspect there. Maybe he's nervous. That's why he's coughing up blood. There was no one else around the table but the Englishman and the student. Sounds like a Hollywood movie. That's not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello. Oh, you have to read this bit. It's getting tense. There was a lady there. There was a woman sitting opposite him at the table. Dun dun dun. Really? But still, what should I do? Wait, we don't cross-examine yet, so we've got to wait and see because we'll get our chance. But I was told not to interject. I suppose I am. I've never have got to. Oh, so he's telling me to, if you don't say what you want to say right now, you'll seriously regret it when you. Okay, so he's telling me to object.
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess I haven't. I'm not gonna learn.
Objection.
What are we going to do with you? Just go for court proceeding. I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. But I'm sure of what I saw. Memory is hazy. I don't believe it. Okay, so he's saying he's dining alone and he's still coughing up blood. A sketch of the establishment layout drawn by yourself, I presume. That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was sitting alone. All right, hold on. I'm gonna stop the. Well, you're clearly a very. Okay, that's way. All right, listen. What I'm gonna do here for the YouTube video, we're gonna cut here, and then we're gonna come back a little while and cut back in because I feel like this is still teaching us the game, and I don't want the first look to go on forever. Also, we're gonna show episode 1 of the second game, and we'll do the same thing here. If you want to see this video without the cuts, so like we're getting a bit deep into this first case, then there'll be a link to it in the description. So we'll be back a little while later, or I'll cut in bits where it tells us, like, you know, what the gameplay is if you've never played a Ace Attorney game and you're like curious of what's going on here. All right, he's gonna teach me how to cross-examine now. You have to expose the lies. Okay, I don't want you to subscribe. You didn't fire the gun, so the soldier had to be telling a lie. Well, you know, the soldier and all that. What you need to do is present some decisive, present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. Don't let them beat you. All right, here we go. Slap sweaty hands on table, desk, whatever it is, courtroom. All right, here we go. I was ingesting regulation beefsteak in the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man. Okay. Present, history. Hold on, how do I go? Like, keep moving the conversation forward. All right, just A. Myself, I was At the precise moment a firearm was discharged, I observed the enemy's action with my own eyes. Okay. The black uniform varsity cadet fired on the Englishman civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Wait, how could I be when I was on the floor? Is that the... I was on my hands and knees investigating whereabouts of my mysterious. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Listen. All right, here we go. Explain. We know there are lies lurking in these statements. It's time to expose them. So if he was on his hands and knees, how could he see me? If you understand that, and also how could he see me shoot if I was on the floor? Okay, the keys to present the evidence. So witness giving testimony, pressing R. Okay. An inconsistency. Present your evidence with the X button and rip the witness apart. All right, chill on. Just be careful, because if you assert a contradiction that has no basis, you'll be given a penalty. Is that new here? If you're dealt too many penalties, the defense case will fall apart and you'll receive a guilty verdict. Okay. I don't know when they added the penalty stuff in these games, because I didn't play the later Ace Attorney games. So maybe that's not a new mechanic. I like that better though, because sometimes you just get stuck in those older games. If you see my last playthrough, I was like, let's just press each each sentence. And like, oh, is there something wrong there? Is there something wrong there? So I guess you have to actually pay way more attention over and over again, as many times as you like. So keep your head and be measured in your attack. Good luck, partner. I bet you he was sitting somewhere where he couldn't. How could he be having a discussion with the old man when he was on the floor?
Yes!
Aren't you saying anything? Is there something? The beach that you mentioned, what kind of food is that? What the hell is this guy doing? Oh my god, this guy's an idiot. Atone for your crimes when you're released from prison. Try it. Oh my absolute days. Sorry to interrupt, but how about try to stick to the question that are relevant in this case? Oops, sorry. I'll do my best. So, next question. How could you have been talking to the guy when he's on the floor? Is it just me, or do you keep hearing sort of wah crying? Well, at least we've learned that he's big beef lover. Affirmative. It's not easy knowing what question to ask. At a precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actual moment. All right, I'm just going to present something here. Let's have a look. Proof that I'm a student, Imperial. Proof that I'm a student, Imperial. I was always wear it and Wait, I always wear it on the collar of my uniform jacket. 2 p.m. was caused by loss of blood from a gunshot to the chest. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body. Oh, so I can examine certain pieces. Okay, hold on. But let me examine this. Let's see what's going on here. Single barrel bullet fired at close range. No exit wound. Bullet did not pass through the body. Okay, there's nothing there. A photograph print of the shows the victim. He was shot from. He was shot from the front in the chest and subsequently. Oh. Okay, I already got it, chat. I'm an idiot. It's one of those days. That guy said he saw me shoot him in the back, but this shows that he was shot from the front. The head wages business card, a sketchy restaurant layout. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's examine this. Is there anything on the back? I bet you there's gonna be something here to say, wait, he possibly couldn't have seen it. Hold on. All right, so he's lying here. I observed the enemy's action with my own eyes. All right, hold on. We're gonna go present. He's lying. What could he have witnessed? Hold on, hold on. I need to. Where's present?
Yes!
Lying piece of shit. Contradicts the facts as demonstrated by the evidence. As far as I can tell, there's nothing untoward about this evidence. But that. Wait, what? Pull yourself together. You look as though you are about to pop out of your head. Bro, he said he witnessed me shooting him. Okay, maybe I've got to do it on the bit where he says the back. Oh, I did it in the wrong section. At the precise moment a firearm was discharged, I observed the enemy's action with my own eyes. The black uniform vest which kind of fired on Englishman, and from the back, the cowardly. Oh wait! Oh come on, the game is being a little bit harsh there. And from the back, the cowardly little weasel. So if I go present here, come on, video game. He was shot from the front here. Come on, that is like, come on.
Yes!
All right. Here we go. Oh, he's sweating now. Yeah, you and your mustache. What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting some photographic print in my mustache. It's an inconsistency. I mean, yes. All right, here we go. There's a clear inconsistency here. Chat was on the right path as well, but I think it was just that it tells us that the entrance route is in the front, right? What nonsense. What can this print possibly tell us what we don't already know? Well, obviously that I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth. There's the gunshot wound shows us that he was shot from the front. I think this proves beyond a doubt that Your Excellency that there is no place for amateur students here in the UK. This is so frustrating. All right, here we go. Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court. Let's go. You twist the sentence on them, chat. You twist it. Okay. No, I'm not the silly one here. What? What are you talking about? It's apparent from a single glance at the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement. Points fingers. What? Sergeant whatever his name is. Yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you just made was this. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. Remember, he called me a weasel, chat. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, yes, sir. But no, that just cannot be. And why not, cadet? Because. Hello? Take a close look at the print. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how do you explain it? I'm a liar. Oh, he's got a kid behind his back. Wait, what's going on? Oh, what was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again. Okay, listen, maybe the baby is a bloodsucker, and that's why he had to kill the guy to say, or the smart answer is maybe he's trying to get out of court quickly, so he's just saying anything because he's got a babysit and he doesn't want his wife to kick his ass. That also works. And now, you son? Yes, sir. At this junction, that would appear to be indisputable. Out with the truth. Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were firmly fixed on the delicious La Carnival steak. Wait. What? The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant, whatever is it meant to be a play on Lazy Nose? Did not see the defendant firing the gun at all. Because clearly the baby pulled a Chucky. I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. He's a lying piece of shit. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom. Got him. Unless they turn the chair to take the picture, chat. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Hold on. Let's press him here.
Objection!
What's wrong with eating that too? Oh, okay, there's more stuff on in victim chat. What is this console? It's a medical report, Your Excellency. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at the clinic prior to visiting the restaurant. I wonder, oh, he's wondering something. All right, let's submit it.
Yes.
Oh, I got it. Maybe hold on. Maybe your tendency needed a tooth appointment or something, so he couldn't have been eating steak.
Objection!
Youngsters are always presenting their rights. Damn kids. All right, let's read this medical report. These new clues. Every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first. Right, I hear you. Already found it. I think I think the medical report's gonna show us. I already called this. I bet you couldn't eat that steak. I already said this. I'm a great lawyer. Oh, I didn't know I can rotate the evidence. Okay. Left stick, right stick, okay. Oh, okay, if the crosshairs start to pulsate. Dentist and a clinic date. Extraction of a molar with tooth. Okay, extraction of a molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out? It would seem so. Just before the incident, he'd had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps they use laughing gas, thus most modern practices. Really? Definitely. Okay, everyone, we are boring that plan to look at the second game because I just went in there for a couple of minutes and it's not even minor spoilers, it's like major spoilers for the first game. So if you watch this over with us on Twitch, you would have saw a few spoilers, but I don't think I'm gonna I thought it might be a total separate story and you just like there's new gameplay elements and everything. There probably is that stuff there, but there's so much linking into the first story and the first couple of cases, it will spoil a lot for the first game, so we won't check it out. Again, I wanted to show off like England gameplay and everything to show like the different settings, because that first story does start just straight into court, which, you know, doesn't show you everything else you do in the game. Let me just play this. Let me just start playing this cutscene here just so you can see something else. just to give you an idea of what else is going on. Or is this gonna be like a murder on a ship or something? Hold on, is this gonna be a cutscene?
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited.
So this is
with
also
bated
another
breath.
big part of this game.
In time, there came from the
Obviously they
ventilator a
can't go
hiss,
Sherlock
soft,
Holmes and everything
almost growl-like sound.
because that is like a protected IP and stuff.
Suddenly,
But they got
Sholmes
their
sprang into
own
action,
version
lashing
of
furiously with his
Watson and
cane at a
Sherlock
point in the
Holmes kind of
darkness.
thing going on here.
You see it, Wilson? He yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern shutter. And
So
the
yeah, that
room
is another big
slowly
part of
came
this
into view.
when they go to the
Sholmes was staring
England,
intently at one particular
and there's like a
corner.
character that
He said
kind
it
of
was
portrays
pointing
that here.
The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
But we just literally like show 5 minutes of this so you can see some other characters, and then I think that'll be a place for it. Again, like there's only I'm gonna be repeating myself here. There's only like I'm not saying there's only 10 chapters, like they're quick to do. Each chapter is quite long,
So
but
let us unravel this mystery
and
discover
I don't want
what
to spoil
events
stuff.
led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the
From what I've
inside
heard,
of
this
the
character
man's
is this
No
character that
marks
they
to
made
suggest
is
the bolt
pretty
was
good.
tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor.
Subscribe?
Certainly with the ink from this upset
No, I
bottle.
didn't. Purple ink as well. Wow.
A Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality.
Man, these are really cool cutscenes.
This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident.
Considering this was a 3DS game, right?
Well, what have we here?
Uh-oh, he's going Super Saiyan.
And what do you think you're doing here?
Da! No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait!
That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What?
Don't do that. Spoil.
Don't be absurd.
Spoilers.
This is murder. I need cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Who are you? And where have you come from?
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world. Sherlock Holmes. I presume you must have heard of me.
Oh, you know, see what they did there? Sherlock Holmes? Sherlock Holmes? I wonder if license is required if you play like on the nose that close. Oh, it wasn't dead. It was just somebody KO'd. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's our homie and he's tied up. What's going on here? Okay, well, this is a little bit spoilery, but it's only the second episode of the first game, right? But like, you know, we got framed for murder again. Wait, again? Actually, wait, we are being framed. I'm assuming that's what's going on, right? Dude, we get framed for murder quite a bit, right? hopefully that first cutscene like gave you an idea of a new character that is coming, and where this is kind of going. Even loading in that second adventure, sorry, that second chapter of the first game is getting kind of spoilery. I mean, I'm just stepping on some eggshells whichever way I turn here to show a first look off of this game. So yeah, it's like pretty difficult to do. It's kind of interesting how they started here with you straight into court, and like you get to see the court gameplay and not a build up of the story and like getting to know the characters to go through, right? But from what everybody else is saying, the story is very good here and the characters are very likable. That Holmes, well, I can't remember his name, whatever they played there, Sherlock Holmes archetype, they say is pretty good. So yeah, like a chunk of content here. Both games, they're looking pretty nice here. I do like what I'm seeing. I'm playing this at 1080p, going out at 720p for stream, and then there is those side smaller contents that we was talking about earlier on after you finish with the main game. So there's more to do there. So a good chunky bit of content here, and it's being praised all over the place. Like the user reviews went up today, like on like certain sites, because user reviews go up like a couple of days later after like press reviews and everything, to stop trolling and brigading, and even those are like seem crazy. I guess the only question, like if you're watching this video, you already know that you like visual novels and you already know you like the Ace Attorney games. So the only question here is like, where do you pick it up, right? Like for me, it would be Switch, because portable, like these games ain't very like graphical powerhouses where you need high FPS counters and everything, right? So being able to play this on the go fits perfectly. And these were originally like 3DS games or Game Boy Advance games for the other games in the series. Is just because, you know, you can pick this up and play this wherever you want. You don't need to be holding to your TV, because a lot of it is story playing out and stuff. So what I'm seeing of this so far, I'm enjoying this. I already knew I would enjoy this because I like I don't know if I'm the biggest visual novel fan. I like the Ace Attorney games and the Danganronpa games where you have gameplay with the visual novel stuff. So I've always loved these series. So yeah, there you have it. That was the first look at the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, collection of both games. We are playing on Nintendo Switch. Once again, keep in mind this is a review copy provided by the publisher. There'll be a short version up on YouTube, long version will be up on Twitch, where we played that first case for like an hour and a half too. We did jump around back and forth to see what was going on in the second game and everything, but I think I'm gonna cut all out, even for the highlight on Twitch that is gonna be linked in the YouTube description, so we don't so I don't spoil stuff for you. I spoil it for myself, but you know, so I won't spoil it for you, so like you can probably watch all that with confidence. Yeah, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. You found these games, are you looking forward to this? Don't forget we stream a couple times a week over on Twitch. I got a community Discord and I post on Twitter all the time. Come check us out. Other than that, we're gonna call it with this one. Much love, peace.